Hello. We're going to do our review now of the blood vessels, and we will start now. Name the vessel. Ascending aorta. Name the vessel. Right here, this one. Brachiocephalic trunk. Name the vessel. Left common carotid artery. Name that vessel. Left subclavian artery. Name that vessel. Pulmonary trunk. Name this vessel. Left brachiocephalic vein. And that vessel. Right brachiocephalic vein. Name this vessel. Superior vena cava. All right, very good. Okay, new picture. Oh, whoops, where's my picture? Hold on. Sorry. I had all my pictures ready. Okay, here they are. All right. Name the vessel. Name this vessel here. Brachiocephalic trunk. Name this vessel. Right common carotid artery. Name this vessel. External carotid artery. And that one. Internal carotid artery. Name this vessel. Branches off this vessel here. Name this vessel. Vertebral artery. And this vessel here? Subclavian artery. Right subclavian artery. We're on the right side. Good. Next. Name this vessel. Right subclavian artery. And this vessel here? Right axillary artery. How about this one here? Brachial artery. And name this vessel. Radial artery. Name this vessel. Ulnar artery. Yeah, I think this is, name this vessel right here. Hard to tell, but maybe. Internal thoracic artery, I think. All right, let's see. Okay. Next vessel. Name right here that comes out of the aorta. Celiac trunk. Name this vessel that comes up and around along the lesser curvature of the stomach. Left gastric artery. Name this vessel here. Actually, this isn't correct. It's more like a pigtail here, or a curlicue. Splenic artery. Name this vessel that comes around here. Left gastroomental or gastroepiploic artery. Name this vessel going this way off the celiac trunk. So there's 3 off the celiac trunk. Left gastric, splenic, and name this vessel. Common hepatic artery. Name this vessel that branches right off of that. Gastroduodenal artery. Name this vessel that branches off of that. Right gastroomental or gastroepiploic artery. Name this vessel here. Right gastric artery. And then name this vessel right here. Hepatic artery proper. Or proper hepatic artery. Proper hepatic artery, sorry. Name this vessel that branches going to the liver. This is the left hepatic artery. And name this one here. The right hepatic artery. Name this vessel here. Superior mesenteric artery. Okay. Let's see what's next. Okay. Name this vessel. Right subclavian artery. Name this vessel. That's that. The internal thoracic. Is that what it was? Internal thoracic artery. Okay. Name this artery, or these arteries here. Intercostal artery. Good. All right. Name that artery. Superior mesenteric artery. Okay. Name that. Renal artery. Name these. Come off the aorta. Gonadal artery. Name this. Inferior mesenteric artery. Name these vessels. Lumbar artery. Arteries, I should say. Name these little vessels here that come off the aorta. Or actually here, this one comes off the renal artery. Never noticed that. Adrenal artery, or suprarenal, actually, suprarenal. Spider web looking. I guess it branches a lot, so it looks like a spider web. So it does branch off the aorta. So suprarenal artery. Okay. Name this artery. Middle or median sacral artery. Name this here or that there. Common iliac artery. Name this vessel. internal iliac artery. Name that vessel. External iliac artery. Name that vessel. Femoral artery. All right. Name this vessel. Femoral artery again. Name this vessel as it goes down here. I don't know where it actually turns. Or is this the deep femoral? I should look at that. Hold on 1 second. All right. Sorry for the pause. Let me look just to be sure. Ah, that's wrong. Okay. So name this vessel. Femoral artery. Name this artery, which is a branch off the femoral artery. That is the deep femoral artery. Name this vessel behind the knee. Popliteal artery. And name this vessel in front of the knee or in front of the tibia. Anterior tibial artery. It's derived, it branches off the popliteal, so it goes forward. And then name this vessel. We're looking at the posterior side over here. Posterior tibial artery. And that is it for the arteries. Take a look at our veins. Okay. Actually, I lied. That's arteries. Okay, look for my arteries. I have them out. Oh, no, I can't see it there. All right, so let's start with the I don't know why it won't bring it up. Okay. Hold on, I'm looking for them. Sorry. Okay, I have to go find them again. We're on the veins. We're going to start on the veins, and we'll start with the veins of the arm. You share. Okay, we're going to start with this vessel here. It's deeper. Radial vein. How about this one over on this side? Remember, these are deep. Ulnar vein. Name this superficial vessel that runs all the way down. So be careful, okay? Because these are superficial veins, so they might try to get you by asking this one, which is actually part of this one. Cephalic vein. The superficial vein here on the medial side. Basilic vein. Name this superficial vein right here. Median cubital vein. Name these veins. Sometimes there's one, sometimes there's two. This is the brachial vein. Name this vein right here. Axillary vein. How about here as it passes under the clavicle? Subclavian vein. Very good. All right. Let's do the head now. Oh, maybe I will bring this up. All right. Name this vessel. Axillary artery. Okay. Name this vessel here. Not that. That's a nerve. That's a median nerve. This one right next to it. It'll be like a tube. Brachial artery. Name this vessel. It's thin and it's very superficial. This is protected. So this is superficial. Cephalic vein. Name the vein here. Basilic vein. And name this vein sitting right on top. Median cubital vein. All right. Okay. Name this vein. Internal jugular vein. Name this one. External jugular vein. The sternocleidomastoid muscle passes right between them here. Okay. There is a vertebral vein also that will run alongside the artery. And it passes through the little foramina, the little transverse foramina. Okay. All right. That's it here. Take a look at this. Name this vessel. Internal jugular vein. Name that vessel. Right common carotid artery. Name this vessel. External carotid artery. Remember E before I. This is internal, right? Name this vessel. External jugular vein. Okay. These are some veins. All right. So name this vein here. It runs on the side of the, let's just do this one. Is that the internal thoracic vein? And then what is this big fat vein that feeds right into this vein here in the back, posterior? Azygos vein. Name this vein right here. Left brachiocephalic vein, and this one. Right brachiocephalic vein. Name this vessel. Superior vena cava. Okay. Name this vessel. Inferior vena cava. Name this vessel. Renal vein. Left renal vein. How about this? Suprarenal vein. Name this vessel right here. The left gonadal vein. And this one, you notice the left one comes out of the renal vein. The right side, however, this is the right gonadal vein. Okay, and this vessel. Great saphenous vein that comes off of this vessel. Femoral vein. Okay. Need to do this again. Okay. Okay. Name this vessel. Femoral vein. And this one? Deep femoral vein. Name this superficial vein that runs all the way the length of the inner thigh. Great saphenous vein. What's the vein right here behind the knee? This is posterior view. Popliteal vein, and this is the posterior tibial vein. And the vein that pops out in the front is called the anterior tibial vein. All right. A few more things. Okay, these are veins. Name this vein. Splenic vein. Name this vein. Inferior mesenteric vein. Sometimes it may come over here. So that's the inferior mesenteric vein. Name this vein here. Superior mesenteric vein. Name this vein over here. Hepatic portal vein. Okay, let me see what else I have to know. Oh yeah, okay. Name this vein here. This is the right gastric vein, and then over here, left gastric vein. Name this vein here. I think this is the right gastro-omental or gastro-epiploic vein, and then this one this way. I hope I didn't get it mixed up, so double check that. Left gastro-omental or gastro-epiploic vein. Name these veins up here which drain the liver. Hepatic veins. Okay, let's do this one. I think we may have finished. Okay, let's test you here. Name this vessel. Superior mesenteric vein. Name this here. Going to the liver, but it's a big fat vein. Hepatic portal vein. Name this vein. Splenic vein. Name this vessel. Left renal vein. Name this vessel here. Left gonadal vein. Name this vessel. Inferior vena cava. How about this one? Right gonadal vein. Name that vessel. Superior mesenteric artery. And this one? Inferior mesenteric artery. Name that vessel. Left common iliac artery. Name this vessel. Splenic artery. Name this vessel. Left gastric artery. Name this vessel. Common hepatic artery. Name this vessel. I think it's the gastroduodenal artery. Not sure. And then this one, probably the proper hepatic artery. Hepatic artery. Not 100% sure either. Okay, I think that's it. Thanks for listening.